Toss-up 1. Chemistry. Multiple choice. In proteins, a beta sheet is an example of what type of structure? W. Primary. X. Secondary. Y. Tertiary. Z. Quaternary. Answer. X. Secondary. Bonus 1. Chemistry. Short answer. On a phase diagram, what is the name for the one point in phase space where gas, liquid, and solid phases all coexist in equilibrium? Answer. Triple point. Toss-up 2. Biology. Short answer. A group of butterflies occurs in many color patterns. The butterflies can interbreed and the offspring are fertile. What is the most appropriate taxonomical rank for this group of butterflies? Answer. Species. Bonus 2. Biology. Multiple choice. Which of the following animals is most likely to be responsible for girdling a tree? W. Skunk. X. Porcupine. Y. Raccoon. Z. Yellow-bellied marmot. Answer. X. Porcupine. Toss-up 3. Energy short answer. Named after its inventor, what battery powered the earliest telegraphs? Answer. Daniel cell. Bonus 3. Energy short answer. What valuable coproduct of the water-gas shift reaction is left when the resultant CO2 is removed? Answer. Hydrogen. Toss-up 4. Earth and space short answer. What gas can naturally form in a crystalline solid in ocean floor sediments? Answer. Methane. Bonus 4. Earth and space multiple choice. NOAA's 2008 to 2017 Tsunami Program's strategic plan aims to minimize loss of life and disruption to economically vital coastal communities from future tsunamis. Which of the following is not an anticipated outcome of the national tsunami effort? W. Timely and accurate tsunami forecast and warning products. X. Tsunami products that are understandable and usable. Y. Resilient communities inhabited by a public educated to take appropriate actions. Z. Improved predictive modeling capabilities to treat tsunamis as a single giant wave. Answer. Z. Improved predictive modeling capabilities to treat tsunamis as a single giant wave. Toss-up 5. Math. Short answer. Solve for x in 2x minus 9, squared equals 81. Answer, x equals 0 or x equals 9. Bonus 5. Math. Multiple choice. Which of the following pizzas has the greatest area on its top? W. A rectangular pizza, 18-inch by 12. X. A square pizza, 15-inch by 15. Y. A circular pizza with a 14-inch diameter. Z. A circular pizza with an 8-inch radius. Answer. X. A square pizza, 15-inch by 15. Toss-up 6. Biology. Multiple choice. Mistletoe is a vascular plant that embeds root-like structures into the limbs of a tree, robbing it of moisture and nutrients. The mistletoe provides no resources to the tree on which it depends. The ecological relationship between the mistletoe and the tree is an example of which of the following? W. Commensalism. X. Herbivory. Y. Mimicry. Z. Parasitism. Answer. Z. Parasitism. Bonus 6. Biology. Multiple choice. Which of the following glands contributes to thermoregulation by adjusting the resting metabolic rate? W. Pancreas. X. Thyroid. Y. Anterior pituitary. Z. Adrenal. Answer. X. Thyroid. Toss-up 7. Chemistry. Multiple choice. Which of the following is not one of the characteristics of indirect coulometry? W. Utilizes a constant current source and both indicating and generating electrodes. X. Can detect microgram amounts. Y. Requires the use of standards even if the current efficiency is known. Z. Can use unstable reagents. Answer. Y. Requires the use of standards even if the current efficiency is known. Bonus 7. Chemistry. Short answer. Bronze and brass are both alloys that are made by combining copper and another substance. What other substances are most typically used to make bronze and brass, respectively? Answer. Tin. Bronze, zinc. Brass. Toss-up 8. Physics. Short answer. What type of electrical circuit component can be used to store energy electrostatically? Answer. Capacitor. Bonus 8. Physics. Short answer. Indicate, by number, all of the following three forces that would act on a rock as it slides along the ground after being kicked: 1. Gravity, 2. Friction, 3. Air resistance. Answer: 1, 2, and 3. Toss-up, 9. Earth and space. Short answer. The geologic eras are separated by what sort of major biological event? Answer: mass extinction. Bonus, 9. Earth and space. Multiple choice. Which of the following is nearest the percentage of the South American continent drained by the Amazon River? W. 15%. X. 40%. Y. 60%. Z. 75%. Answer: X. 40%. Toss-up, 10. Biology. Multiple choice. Which of the following visual disorders results in large pressure increases within the eye? W. Glaucoma. X. Astigmatism. Y. Macular degeneration. Z. Cataracts. Answer: W. Glaucoma. Bonus, 10. Biology. Multiple choice. Konrad Lorenz, a noted behavioral psychologist, was famous for conditioning a gaggle of geese at a particular age in their development to adopt his rubber boots as their mother. This kind of animal behavior results from which of the following? W. Habituation. X. Imprinting. Y. Instinct. Z. Nurturing. Answer: X. Imprinting. Toss-up, 11. Math. Multiple choice. A man buys candies for X cents per dozen and sells them for X over 9 cents per candy. If he buys the candies for $1.08 per dozen, what is his profit per candy in cents? W. 1 cent. X. 3 cents. Y. 8 cents. Z. 12 cents. Answer: X. 3 cents. Bonus, 11. Math. Short answer. Simplify the following fraction for values of x for which it is defined. The fraction with numerator 6x squared plus 4x minus 2 and denominator 4x minus 12x squared. Answer: the fraction with negative numerator x plus 1 and denominator 2x. Toss-up, 12. Energy multiple choice. Which of the following countries has the highest percentage of its electricity production from geothermal energy? W. United States. X. Philippines. Y. Greenland. Z. Iceland. Answer: Z. Iceland. Bonus 12. Energy short answer. Order the following four sources of energy from least to greatest in terms of the percentage share of total electricity generation in the United States. 1. Coal. 2. Nuclear. 3. Petroleum. 4. Hydropower. Answer 3, 4, 2, 1. Toss-up 13. Chemistry. Multiple choice. Which of the following elements would be most likely to violate the octet rule? W. Boron. X. Carbon. Y. Nitrogen. Z. Oxygen. Answer. W. Boron. Bonus 13. Chemistry. Short answer. Identify all of the following three statements that characterize pi bonds. 1. They have maximum electron density on the internuclear axis. 2. They are generally less stable than sigma bonds. 3. A triple bond consists of one pi bond and two sigma bonds. Answer: 2 only. Toss-up 14. Biology. Multiple choice. Which of the following is the most similar to the ecosystem type that would be found at 4,000 m elevation in the Andes? W. Tundra. X. Broadleaf forest. Y. Chaparral. Z. Temperate grassland. Answer: W. Tundra. Bonus 14. Biology. Multiple choice. What is the name of the genus of the early hominid Lucy? W. Ardipithecus. X. Homo. Y. Australopithecus. Z. Paranthropus. Answer: Y. Australopithecus. Toss-up 15. Earth and space multiple choice. Frost wedging or freeze-thaw weather is most prominent in which of the following locations? W. Anchorage, Alaska. X. Chicago, Illinois. Y. Phoenix, Arizona. Z. San Diego, California. Answer: X. Chicago, Illinois. Bonus 15. Earth and space multiple choice. Which of the following types of volcanic vents creates widespread basalt deposits called flood basalts? W. Fissures. X. Cinder cones. Y. Composite cone. Z. Stratovolcanoes. Answer: W. Fissures. Toss-up 16. Energy multiple choice. Which of the following values refers to the maximum amount of non-expansion work that can be extracted from a closed system? W. Enthalpy. X. Entropy. Y. Helmholtz free energy. Z. Gibbs free energy. Answer. Z. Gibbs free energy. Bonus 16. Energy short answer. The addition of 2.0 moles of sulfur dioxide to 1.0 mole of diatomic oxygen forms 2.0 moles of sulfur trioxide at a constant pressure and releases 198 kilojoules of energy as heat. In kilojoules, what is the change in enthalpy for this reaction? Answer: negative 198. Toss-up 17. Math. Short answer. Consider two sets, A and B, that show a correlation coefficient are equal to 0.6. If all the members of set A are multiplied by 3 and all members of set B are reduced by 2, what is the new value of R? Answer: 0.6. Bonus 17. Math. Multiple choice. How many roots satisfy the equation square root of quantity 6 minus x equals x times the square root of quantity 6 minus x? W 0. X 1. Y 2. Z 3. Answer: Y 2. Toss-up 18. Physics. Short answer. Identify all of the following three quantities that are constant for a body in uniform circular motion: 1. Kinetic energy, 2. Speed, 3. Angular velocity. Answer: 1, 2, and 3. Bonus 18. Physics. Short answer. Indicate, by number, all of the following three optical properties that are involved in the production of rainbows: 1. Dispersion, 2. Absorption, 3. Total internal reflection. Answer: 1 and 3. Toss-up 19. Biology. Multiple choice. Which of the following neurotransmitters typically has a fast excitation response? W. Aminobutyric acid. X. Acetylcholine. Y. Glycine. Z. Histamine. Answer: X. Acetylcholine. Bonus 19. Biology. Short answer. What is the primary force that holds the antiparallel strands of a DNA helix together? Answer: hydrogen bond. Toss-up 20. Chemistry. Short answer. What law gives the solubility of a gaseous species as a linear function of its partial pressure about a liquid solvent? Answer: Henry's Law. Bonus 20. Chemistry. Short answer. Match the four acids with their proper IUPAC names. 1. HClO 2. HClO2 3. HClO3 4. HClO4. A. Chloric acid. B. Perchloric acid. C. Hypochlorous acid, and D. Chlorous acid. Answer: 1C, 2D, 3A, 4B. Toss-up 21. Math. Multiple choice. The bob on a pendulum swings through an arc 3 feet long when the string swings through an angle of 0.5 radians. What is the length of the pendulum in feet? W 4. X 5. Y 6. Z 7. Answer: Y 6. Bonus 21. Math. Short answer. You have a sample of 30 values that correspond to the amounts of money you spent on gas in each of 30 months. You notice that the highest value was mistakenly recorded with an extra zero, but after correcting it, it remains the highest value. Identify all of the following four values that change after the correction. 1. Mean 2. Median 3. Interquartile range 4. Range. Answer: 1, 4. Toss-up 22. Physics. Short answer. The idea that energy is quantized in order to explain the observed blackbody radiation was first postulated by what German scientist? Answer: Max Planck. Bonus 22. Physics. Short answer. What scientist first described the wave mechanics of quantum particles with his namesake wave function? Answer: Erwin Schrödinger. Toss-up 23. Earth and space multiple choice. In which of the following climates is chemical weathering generally most effective? W. Temperate. X. Hot and arid. Y. Tropical. Z. Arctic. Answer: Y. Tropical. Bonus 23. Earth and space multiple choice. The reasons why the Earth's core is believed to be largely molten iron do not include which of following? W. Density of iron. X. Conductivity of iron. Y. Magnetic properties of iron. Z. Abundance of iron in the universe. Answer: Y. Magnetic properties of iron.